I know the pain that this disease causes, and I'm determined to do everything we possibly can to defeat it. And I know that that is what you want too. And our vaccine delivery plan is absolutely at the core of this. It is our way out. It's also the biggest medical deployment in British history, and it's one of the biggest civilian operations that this country's ever undertaken. Our approach, of course, is to save as many lives as possible, as quickly as possible, and to reduce the pressure on the NHS. We're on track to deliver our plan to vaccinate the most vulnerable groups by the middle of February, the groups that account for 88% of COVID deaths. And I'm very glad to report that as of midnight last night, we have now vaccinated 4,062,501 people across the United Kingdom. And we're currently vaccinating more than double the rate per person per day than any other country in Europe. Latest data show that we've now vaccinated more than half of those over 80, as well as half of our elderly care home residents. And we all know that these are the groups who are most vulnerable to COVID. And we know that every jab counts. And I'm really pleased that we've been able to meet this milestone. Some areas of the country have done even better. There are some parts where the vast majority of octogenarians have been vaccinated, and there are some places, for instance Slough, who have vaccinated all of their care home residents. And so I want to thank all those who've been doing this enormous task, and in particular Slough and other places around the country who have reached the critical goal of making sure that everybody in a care home can be vaccinated. And this means that in those areas where the vast majority of people in the top 2 priority groups have been vaccinated, from today, we can start moving on to the over 70s and those under 70 who are clinically extremely vulnerable. We're doing this because it's the best way both to maximise the pace of the rollout and to deliver according to the clinical prioritisation, all with the goal of saving as many lives as possible, as quickly as possible, and reducing the pressures on the NHS. And I want to say to anybody who is aged over 80 but hasn't yet had their jab, I want to say we will reach you. The NHS will contact you, and you will have your invitation to be vaccinated within the next 4 weeks.